recently we had an issue with this mare. This is Miss Kitty, and Miss Kitty is 26 years old, and I've owned her since she was born. So anyway, there's been a recent episode where Miss Kitty actually choked on her grain. If you've not seen that video, I'll go ahead and post a link above and you can check that out. But basically, she choked on her grain, and that's not like her. She's not one to eat her grain really fast or anything like that. So, but I had her scheduled to have her teeth done. So I was really anxious, especially after she choked, I was really anxious to see what her teeth looked like inside. So right now she's eating her grain. Ever since she choked, I have been adding water to her grain to turn it into kind of a mash, just to make it easier for her to chew. And she's doing fine with that. But so in this video, we found some really interesting things inside of her mouth. So I thought it would be a really good thing to share with you, since a lot of you got to see the video of her choking and have been concerned about her. So I wanted to take you along for the ride. So if you're new here, my name is Brandy. That's my dog Stella. This is Miss Kitty. And this channel is all about horses and my journey with horsemanship. So if you want to learn more about horses or follow my journey, you can start by hitting that subscribe button and be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. So, okay, well, let's get right to what the vet has to say about Miss Kitty.
Tipsy, but still, thank you, ladies.
So today we are doing Miss Kitty's teeth. She is sedated. She got the old lady dose of sedative, and she's having a hard time standing on her own feet. So the first thing is Dr. Stevens Brown is going to just rinse her mouth out so she can see what's going on in there without having a bunch of food in the way.
And then we put a speculum on. This helps her open her mouth up so we can see and feel all the way into the back without getting my arm crushed. And then we can get our tools in there as well.
Now this doesn't hurt her in any way. It just simply holds her mouth open.
Yep, it just rests on her teeth.
Oh, look at that little quiver of her nose. She's like, oh.
It's a little cold. All right.
Yeah, and she's a lightweight. Today is November 1st, and it's, I don't know, what is it, like 30 degrees out?
Something like that.
Yeah. So I don't know why we wait to do this so late in the year, but we do. Every fall we do our dentals. I like the fact that the horses can have a break after they've had their teeth done. So I'll give them a couple days off so there's no bit in their mouth or anything.
Feeling in here. So we've got 4 sets of teeth. And take a good feel of all. So we've got teeth that run along here, teeth that run along the lower jaw, and the same on the other side. So let's stab on this. So we take a good look in here. If you want, you can have a good look.
Now, me and my uneducated eye, I can already see the sharp points. There's quite a few. And she's got a lot of pockets in her teeth too, okay?
She does. She's also missing a tooth.
Is she really?
Looks like it.
Now, this is the horse that, oh, look at that. This right here.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
Really?
Yep, so it looks like that tooth is gone.
Oh my gosh.
And then we've got kind of proliferative growth. It's not normal.
Wow.
So
well, that's an interesting find.
Sometimes the gums will overreact, especially if we've got teeth kind of coming down to meet them, but that is not necessarily normal.
Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes teeth will fall out. You know, it would depend on her past dental records.
Okay.
Sometimes these ones fall out first because they're kind of the front edge of things, but
that is really interesting.
This is like papular. It's got all these little blobs. I don't feel...
Now, do you think that would be painful to her?
It might be. She doesn't seem to love touching it, and probably food material doesn't feel great on it.
Right. Oh, wow.
You can get, oral cancers. You can get mouth cancers. So if this is something we want to dive into, we can biopsy this and send it off and get a pathologist to tell us what they think. I'm definitely going to take some pictures of this.
Yeah, no kidding. It's really interesting. Looks like a brain.
Yeah. So that could definitely be causing her to chew differently.
Okay.
Whenever that tooth came out.
Oh, wow. Look at that sharp point right behind that.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. Look at the sharp point. I hope you can see. Oh, yeah. There. Now I can see it. So if you guys look at that. Wow. And just think, that is pushing into her tongue. That can cause ulcers on their tongue and all kinds of issues.
I actually think the front half of this tooth is gone, but this looks like the back half of that.
Okay.
And that's pretty solidly in there. But something happened to the front half.
Huh.
So,
Wow.
let me grab my dental mirror and we'll take a look and see what we've got. Good pictures if you can get the mirror on there. I know, it kind of gaggy. Just got a lot going on. Couple diastemas, so space between the teeth. I don't know if you can see that one. Kind of where those two teeth come together.
Yep.
There's a little kind of triangle of extra space and feed gets packed in there.
Okay.
If she's been chewing differently because of that, we'll just call it a lump.
Yeah.
I don't have another name for it right now.
Oh.
If we're gonna call it a lump, that would definitely could cause a choke if she's.
Now, is that a wave mouth in there? How it's all, well, it looks wavy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would call that a wave mouth.
Poor baby.
Good ID. And a lot of the times these older ones have had wave mouths their entire life. So I don't like to get crazy because we also start running out of teeth.
Yeah.
They only erupt so much
Yep.
through a lifetime, so I don't like to get super duper crazy.
Well, she's 26.
Right.
So,
I'm not gonna cut a whole bunch out of here. We're gonna take the sharp points away. Easy sweet.
and I'm pretty confident it was a year ago. It might have been a year and a half that her teeth were done last.
Right.
I feel like we did her in the summer, so that would be not this past summer, but the summer before. So a year and a few months.
I know, I don't like it when I go to the dentist and they put the thing in there and it gets.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at how big that tongue is.
Yeah. So can you see the mirror? There's some good images. You can kind of get right where my head is.
Oh yeah.
That's where we're looking at the teeth on the side.
Wow.
You're okay. Do you need a break? Can you just hang out for a second? Sometimes our old ladies need to just take a second.
Take rest. She's like, oh my. And I would anticipate that she's going to get relatively sweaty from the sedation.
Yep.
That's pretty normal. So she's... But I've noticed just recently she just kind of looks old, where before she was looking really good. And then, you know, she had her choke incident. So if you've not seen the choke video, I'll go ahead and post that above. So, luckily she was able to resolve the choke on her own and didn't need any procedure done to release that.
I know. All right, so I think we'll float the sharp points we see while she's still. Got a power tool. she's gonna. Grind it down, and then we'll take you can bring your head down to it. If you look in there, we took a lot of the sharp points off the sides. So the way horses grind their teeth in a figure-8 pattern, we get a sharp points on the outside of the top and the inside of the bottom along the top.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't know if you guys can see it, but in the back, if I can get my light in the right spot. She's got some ulcers on the side of her cheek. There, kind of halfway back. I don't know that those are going to show up at all,
okay.
but they're there. We're pretty much done with her. You can pop her off the...
Here, old lady.
Sometimes with our...
So with those bumps in her mouth, what's your recommendation on what to do?
I think probably doing a biopsy would give us the most information.
Okay.
But we could also monitor and see how they grow or change.
Okay.
You know, as an older horse, possibilities for that could be something as simple as proliferative growth after a tooth coming out. You know, how that came out. Sometimes they just kind of run out of teeth as they get older. Other times they chew on a rock and break a tooth.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
at her age, sometimes it's not worth, you know, going into more, causing more injury or, you know, there would be some trauma to taking a biopsy. We'd have to do a surgical excision of that.
Okay.
It would give us good information.
Sure.
But
It'd be good to know, but
yeah, and whether it's painful or not is a little bit. I don't think she loves us fiddling with it, but she also, her whole mouth is kind of, she's a sensitive lady. So
okay. So Miss Kitty's gonna recover from this, and then we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Well, that was not what I expected to see inside Miss Kitty's mouth. I hope you found this video just as interesting as I did. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, share with your friends, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.